we are go. I think we're going to be live on start here in this CCFN 57. On the beautiful map, Kohat. Let's just have a look at the map here. Actually, let me do it this. So the first two flags are captured. They are cappable by the other team, as the whole flag line goes this way. But once say US captures all their way to Hussaria, you can also capture Sarazai, even though it's capped from the beginning. It's just a little thing about this map. We're live at start. In this map, usually contention is all about Malakabad here. It's going to be rushed by both sides in the beginning, maybe even a rush for Chikar or Madzai, depending US or Russian here. Alright, let's make a squad. Let's hear what they're saying. And they're saying nothing. Well, that's fine. Let's just get all our things up. There we go. That is the arc, the capture arc for Malakabad
I
right
will
here.
set up the PTR on the marker Echo 6, keep it 4, and cover the road to Malak.
Alright, they want the BTR right here covering the road to Malakabad. Alright, it's going to be nice seeing how all this plays out. I am really looking forward because this is one of my favorite maps right here. It is pretty balanced, and it's sort of like usually a fight about these three flags, and it can go back and forth quite a lot. Malakabad, not an easy flag to either hold or attack. It's sort of it's one of those things. This is Hussaria we're looking at right below me here. It is the second Russian flag. And then we have Madzai behind the hill over here. You see the little wire mesh thing. That's Madzai right there. Malakabad over here. Let's speed up a little bit. Alright, they are live actually. Let's just pay attention and see what they're doing. We're just gonna rush over to the main base. And then we'll go over the flags later. Here they are. They're already moving. Let's see if we can... did I just turn off the... No, I didn't. Let's see. There we go. And then the names. And we are off. Alright, so we have the other guys. And we also have full contact Mumblerines and SquadBeans on the Russian side here. On the United States side, we have Fear Academy, Indies, Queen's Fighting Force, and Hussaria. And they are basically duking it out here on this. Up here, you'll notice that they are already capturing, what was that, Chikar Kot? They've dropped off probably one man, because it's still capping. And they are outside the circle, so someone's in there. And here we have Fear Academy now rushing a rather strange angle here in the Humvee. Can't imagine where they're headed right now. They might do some sort of subtle flank, or that's Crow. That's a Crow. They want that Crow up on that hill right over here.
Squad 3 we will set up an FOB
just to provide overwatch. That's actually a pretty decent position for it. Alright, let's see here. Who's Russian, where, and how's that going for them? Okay, so the Russians are way ahead
we are moving
when it comes to Malakabad here. Russians are going to have that easy peasy. No resistance, and they're already on all their flags right here. No biggie. And let's see what's going on over here.
75 on first.
So here we have Indies, and they appear to have, yeah, they're Logi dropping the fob for Malak here. A bit early maybe.
Malak still looking clear.
Yeah, Mumblerines saying Malak is clear, which is completely correct here. There's nobody for miles. And here we have another little flank going on the US side. They're possibly preparing an overwatch position on Mods Eye here. It's Queen's Fighting Force. Unsure who is their squad leader right now. Let's try and find out by looking at the kits here. Nope, nope. Nope. And nope, nope, nope. And possibly nope. Right, I couldn't find their squad leader, but I'm
Enemy
sure
Humvee,
it's
right in the
somewhere.
tower.
Alright, so a lot of people on Mods Eye, they were expecting a rush right there.
Enemy
Not
lobby
really
down on,
any resistance on
Malakabad.
Malak. Malak already now killing a couple here. Let's see if we can Beirut, there we go. Indies Beirut and Rusko going down. Some giving up already. The fob is dropped and probably supplied though, so it's not really going to cost them all that much. But Mods Eye is
Squad 3.
really
We
secure.
are watching east and southeast.
And Malakabad here. BTR now firing. Unknown what it is. Oh, it's actually firing on the Humvee up here. And that Humvee is moving. It is on fire as well, isn't it? Yeah. Trying to engage this Humvee right here. This Crow. And it's not on fire, but I'm sure it's seen better days since they pulled out. This again, really good Overwatch position, especially for a Crow, which has
Can we get supplies in Echo 6?
absolutely superior accuracy over, say, a BTR over long range here. BTRs really doesn't have anything to
So we
go
can
on.
build a repair
And
station
here we
in
have
Echo
that
6 for
flank,
our BTRs.
Fear Academy we're doing.
Yeah, I'll get you some.
They now have their entire crew spawned in, it seems.
Squad 3.
Bill
Let's
Santu
hope
and
not.
Krilly in the Humvee, standard Humvee there, not the Crow, so not really going to be
Yeah,
able
you
to
guys
provide
hold
Overwatch.
Shakar,
They
I'll,
also
sorry, hold Malak.
dropped an
Push up to
FOB
Shakar
right
Cult
here,
when we can.
which is going to be a
And
pretty
again.
decent spawn point for
Just
them.
hold
And they
Malakabad,
might
you
even,
guys
they
hold
might even, if
Malakabad,
they
I'll push
continue
up
here,
to Shakar
they're going to
Okay,
find
okay.
this fob if they have
when
their
we
eyes
can.
with them. Let's see.
I'll
No,
take your
no,
photo,
no, no.
Malakabad. I'll push up.
It's
Come
not
outside,
along the
people.
road.
You need to move up now because we're gonna get a lot of people here soon.
There it is right here, and they're
We
just
put
going to
it
go
in
straight
3
past it.
and
Really nice placement
G6.
actually in
Keep
the
it
river
3
here.
there, moving
Only
down
really going to
from
get that if you're
the radio
infantry,
tower.
and infantry
I think
generally
we
don't
will
walk
take
on that
Malak,
road.
But from southeast, east.
Now discussing how the enemy might attack. And they are now coming in. It is Queen's Fighting Force here with their Humvee as well, pushing up. This is again standard Humvee. Let's see if we can find their squad leader again. Fear Academy also having some of their boys here sniping on this mountain. Indies
Okay,
coming
good
in,
job, guys.
everyone coming in on
We
this
have one
flank
enemy
here.
squad,
Unaware
yeah,
of this
we're holding
SquadBeans
them
flank
off,
down
if
here.
they start to retreat.
Moving
we
in,
chased
I
them.
think.
Enemy Humvee.
I'm
on
unsure what they're
Malakabad
actually
front 6,
doing.
keep
They're
it 2
pretty
on the road.
stationary. I think they're just securing that hill, making sure no one's sniping. They're actually sniping the backside of that hill where Fear Academy were, or are. And the other guys pushing up here,
My AT's going
possibly
back.
led by Poison Spider
Northeast.
here. Yep, Poison Spider,
Find
their
the
squad
enemy
leader,
Humvee.
pushing out.
Squad 4, yeah.
Gunspunk
We're holding
and
the
Kenny
position
T,
here.
everyone in tow right here, pushing up to try and secure Malakabad right here. BTR going flying. Humvee taking shots, but the BTR is not doing well. That is terrible, terrible news. It's a pretty key BTR in this defense right here, unfortunately. And it flipped in a most spectacular fashion. Hopefully that will be fixed by the next patch. But right now, look at this. We have Mumblerines Beginner and Dark Tea now sort of flanking this this Fear Academy. Oh, and they're all down already. On this hill, this Humvee as well. Now with only Krilly in it, just to destroy that BTR there. Bill Santu pushing up. They might have a spawn point over here. Might already be down. But Mumblerines are clearly pushing in here. Trying to secure their northern flank. Beginner going down. Possibly taking shots from the north there. And who's this? This is Hussaria moving in right here. Alright, well, it looks like Malak is holding pretty well right now. Everyone trying to push in are pretty much dying. BTR is going down here and there.
Humvee's down. We got the Humvee down, guys.
Sorry, yeah, Humvee's going down.
Humvee Malakabad.
And that was not a crow, I believe. I could be wrong. But I believe the crow is up here. Playing the way crows should be played. Long range. Right now, sniping pretty well. Shooting all the Americans. Let's just make sure our FOB is... There we go, that's good enough. And, yeah.
I'll place an ammo repair station at Echo 6, and then I'll place a
Huge
bomb
amount
at,
of
Chuck
US
Outpost
troops
for
right
defense,
here.
Mumblerines, then I'll
Really
withdraw
packed in
Malakabad.
tight. Fighting against the other guys here.
Radio
Rushed up, trying to secure the southern flank here. I would say they're doing alright. They have a couple guys down, but not too bad. Full contact on the north side here, and some TOG members actually on flag here. But mostly up. Mostly fighting. Same can be said about the attack. It's just kind of stagnant right now. It is sort of ranged combat right now, which you would believe would favor the US side here. But they're not really pushing in. They might be waiting until they can properly coordinate. And on the south side here, look at this. SquadBeans doing that flank, securing that hill, coming up here. Possibly, yeah, there is an enemy fob up here. Have they found it? The fob is still there. I don't believe that's, yeah, that's not Russian construction right there. So they're just trying to find that FOB. They know it's here somewhere. And I hear it right now. There it is, right there. Mashed potato there. Slightly AFK, getting taken out by Save Energy from Zulu X-Ray Delta. Now camping that FOB. Easy. And FA going down on that FOB.
Squad 4, we need
Only
an
easy
upgrade to
alive
connect
right here.
Echo 6.
Capable of maybe securing that FOB. But here we have Revenge Revan
Okay.
looking at it from a distance.
my
Really clever
APs
choice.
are
One
running out
grenade
of
can
ammo.
no longer take out everyone camping this FOB. And he might even see Easy trying to, yeah, and there goes the grenade Easy through. And Revenge now seeing Easy, stopping him from taking out Save Energy. And Spawn Ripper coming in as well. That fob is not long for this world here. I believe Mato is, he's looking south, but it's not really going to do much. Let's focus on the flag though. We have really secure Malakabad right here. Nothing much really happening. That Humvee's still firing though. No BTRs in sight. And we have some Russians here flanking this northern advance of the US side. Hussaria and
Can't see him.
Hussaria and Nordic.
Okay, we nailed it.
Or Hussaria and Mumblerines now. in contact here.
Yeah, please.
Cola going down.
I'm here on call.
Nordic injured. Beginner. Still not right there, but we have still Ernie, RMX, and Mivosh up and alive. But they are outmanned. Heavily outmanned. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 against, well, plus the 2 Mumblerines, Moonshine, and Shields down there. So, but right now it's 4 against 3. 2 more incoming. So they're probably not going to do too well here. Let's just look quickly back at the flag. And now they're already pushed in. Wow. That was
yes, we
quick.
need your moment power.
Let's have a look. We have Harry now sort of camping. Really, really cleverly done.
But I
Just
think,
making
once
sure takes out as many as possible before going down here. Sporky now might have an idea of where he is, but a lot of the people, and look at this
6 guys on Malak.
stripper here.
They got wiped.
Sorry, ST Hyper. My bad. Going down in the end though, but really here getting traded out. But still, they took out. Look at this. This is a lot of dead bodies on this flag here, and mostly 2 guys did all this. That is extremely impressive. But this flag is now really, really secure by the Russian side. My bad, by the US side. And nothing really happening on Chakarkot. Still defenders up there. Very, very few. Honestly, actually, it's a full squad of Hussaria up there. Still defending.
They're still capping Malak.
Holding the
that
hills.
fob needs to be removed and put closer. That fob is horrible. We can't have a fob 500 meters off the point.
Alright. Now complaining about the FOB down here. TOG
The one
spawning.
in 6-6 needs to be removed and put
Yeah,
closer
my
to
guys
Malak.
just spawned on it. My guys just spawned on the building.
Alright, it's Poison Spider now. Talking about this FOB, I assume. It apparently is too far away for them, which might be true. They have to cross a lot of ground just to get to flag. And look at this huge amount of forces here. Wonder where they are spawning, to be honest. It looks like they might be coming down from the hills right here. Because I know their FOB to the south is down. We have SquadBeans pushing in from that direction. I also remember seeing a lot of US troops on that FOB, basically securing it. Here we go. They're just checking. Maybe making their way, because you can, the cap, it reaches out to both compounds here, so you could be in this western compound and stop them from capping in the eastern compound, but they'd have to be a lot of boys in there right now, because there's huge amounts of US troops on the main compound here, and they are capping, as you can see from the flashing. It's kind of hard to see here, but it is a flashing halo over this cap point. We have a lot of little close combat areas going on right now.
One, you need to hurry up, man.
Beginner here trying to get up his friendlies in the smoke here. Fury Academy pinned to excellent position here to take out anyone trying to get around this corner into more cover. They'll stay here with him. Cola going down in the murder hole. And Mato here taking out Nordic and Scout. Only Dark T left. Can he manage? Dark T now hidden behind this bush, looking the right way,
Wait, careful.
but again can't see him because of that very same bush.
Again.
There's a guy to the
We need
north.
start pushing on defense on
Mato
Malak.
just holding
Oh my
position.
God.
Now shooting. And saw Dark T.
You gotta kill him before you heal Twin Moon.
Moonshine.
I know. Somebody's in here. Someone.
Now just
But
lying
he's close.
here. Yeah,
He's
and
along
if
the wall.
Mato
Just camped in the corner.
pushes up too much, he's just gonna go down. But Moonshine looking the wrong way, taking shots, going down. Mato taking out nearly half the Mumblerine squad here. But they're slowly starting to sort of secure this compound. Less and less troops here. Only a couple of Russians, 3 there. Who do we have here? We have Queen's Fighting Force, Chicken Nugger, Pliskin, as well as Fear Academy Mato here.
I will need one
Wingnut.
more squad on Mordzai soon, guys.
Loads of guys here.
Let me
I
know
will
when they
send
come there.
BTR to Mod.
And let's see, have they captured? Yeah, U.S. forces have captured Malakabad. Are they doing any kind of flank right now? Nope, nothing heading for, oh, there we go. Some troops heading for Modzai here. It is QFF pushing in for Modzai, as well as Bill Santu and a couple other FA guys. Actually, it's mostly FA pushing in here. We have Little Jenny and Gentleman Pyre from QFF pushing in for Modzai. And at this point, this is where the defense starts getting precarious, because you now have to revert your forces, or sort of change your forces. Here we have Hussaria pushing in from the north. They were on defense for Chakar up here. And then we have Indies on defense right now. But Modzai,
Squad 3 enemies south of my rally in the field. Mark on the map.
QFF almost getting taken out here, trying to push in. Only Truffle? No, Taffy. Only Taffy left, lying prone in the field. Is he the medic? No, oh, and he is in big trouble. There we go, yeah. Poor Taffy getting taken out by Ushimata right there. Ushimata cannot confirm kill, so he just keeps firing. But that should be done. Cola here taken out easy. Yeah. And Hussaria really doing well. Look at this. Taking out nearly half of Mumblerines again from this hill here as they push in. Mumblerines just in the wrong place at the wrong time there.
It doesn't fucking matter. You just call it.
In full contact. Fuck a hassle. Trying to engage. In big trouble. Fighting uphill here. Not easy. And deciding to run away. Cost him, and it does. He got naded and shot at the same time. Double dead.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. We have TOG here. Actually driving a truck near the FOB here. Maybe alerting the enemy forces that the FOB was indeed here. Obviously now it's been removed. They discussed that earlier. Wingnut from QFF sort of scouting the area. And here we go. The BTR already taking a hit here. Mato. No, that's Pintu. Fear Academy's Pintu. Right now, shot at once. It needs 3 hits though. Let's see if he can get the second hit. He's just waiting for it to pass, shooting it in the back. But he might be too late. And Pintu here all alone in enemy territory. I think the enemy might know there might be a spawn point or something over here. They appear to be scouring the area.
We're getting enemies to the Modzai on northwest.
Alright. And they're now talking about contact here on Modzai.
Alright,
And it looks like there's been a sort of a preliminary assault here. Still shields alive on
Then we need to guard the fob.
on Malak proper here.
try to take it down.
No,
But
no,
he
no,
is
don't
in
take
big
it down.
trouble. Taking out XR from Indies. Beirut now looking out, but very cleverly running away here, Shields. Making sure he's he continues to be annoying. Alright, and KRXX going down. Andromeda and Beirut now left secured, and there's loads of troops here. I mean, if Shields manages to take them all out, I'd be super impressed. But it is unlikely right now. Nordic and everyone else is pushing in though, and this cap or this hold right here is not long for this world. It is still
beware with bicycles.
it's still US, but they are capping. Possibly hoping for a double neutral here, since no one's really pulling back. Either that, or they are pushing in, sort of to capture or die trying, and then respawn. TOG here on the defense. Poison Spider and Otis going down. ST Hyper
Capping Malak.
still alive though, sort of holding this angle.
I think I decided. Yeah.
Kenny T.
They don't know
Oh,
if all
grenade
the
in.
tanks that's flying,
Not gonna hit anything though.
I place it in a tree.
Easy and quickly.
Don't draw too much attention to the
Alright,
bomb
the
guys.
FOB is hot
It's
apparently.
pretty well hit.
Yeah, copy.
Yeah. FA already on the FOB. That's gonna be critical right here.
One problem on that fob, if you use it, you spawn on the tree. So
Yeah.
you cannot move.
Fob's going down.
Yeah. That's Hayes and Bill Santu here,
You need to hold mod side for a couple more
as well as mashed potatoes, holding that FOB.
Yeah, we're so good.
And if that FOB
sorry,
goes
we're
down,
not
it's gonna be a long way to spawn.
Drop the fob right where you are
Honestly,
right
they have Delta 5 and that's it.
Is that right?
Delta 5 and main, and that's not gonna do well for anyone. And right now, Mumblerines have pushed in Malak. This is gonna be complete turnaround by the Russian side here. Russians now neutralizing Malak, and probably going to secure Modzai. I mean, Modzai will hold for the time being. It's not being capped, and this is already neutral, so they're out of time. So if the Russians can actually already begin their attack on
If mod
Chakar.
side was 100% when we went neutral, you should go to Malakabad, because they won't be able to cap it until I got Malak. So make sure you get your dudes inside Malak cap zone.
Actually,
And there we
you can
have
also push Chakar
Hussaria's
if you-
Chaos
No. We need to secure Malak first.
in
We
the
don't even
Crow
have a
here,
fob
just
on Malak.
securing this wide
That's
open
not the situation
space
where you can put-
with the Crow. And that's really what the Crow does best. Taking pot shots here. Taking out Fonka Hassel. And TOG's
Do you want that
he
we
is
get
wisely
back to the
staying
spot?
out of line of
Yes.
sight here.
We're capping it now.
Malak still being capped. There is a counterattack coming in here from Indies. And they're already inside.
Coming for healing. Yes.
Trying to stop this cap right
They're
now.
getting close. They're getting close.
They're getting close,
Yeah, I got one.
but they do not expect this. Oh, but there is a guy in this building here taking out 2 attackers. Also alerting friendlies what's going on. Moonshine going down.
Inside the compound, killed 2 of them.
They're inside the compound, he says.
Yeah, we need an FOB and we need a fucking logic track doing it. This is a disaster. We're 30 minutes into game and we haven't had a single
Settle
FOB on the
down,
fucking objective.
Enemies on me.
Settle them.
I think I see him.
I'm inside the building.
Alright. KRXX in Andromeda pushing in here.
Guys, come on,
For
try to get
Indies.
the fob up.
There's still a lot of
Just drop the fucking fob now. I'm coming with a logic track.
Maybe somebody patches. Maybe.
well, Mumblerines now pushing back in. Taking pot shots, but not really any kills right there. Andromeda in the window here, gonna shoot them back. No,
There's one inside here. One inside here. One inside here at Moon.
And Andromeda, come on, you need to look. You need to get him out. Yes. But the scout taking out KRXX.
Enemy down, enemy down.
The scout might go down. Might go down. If Andromeda looks, they still don't know he's there. That's really impressive.
I blocked the door to the north.
Andromeda just securing his shit.
Don't give up. You need to get them all away. He's bleeding.
If Andromeda had one grenade right now, he could take out 3 guys.
Thank you.
Well, at least 2. No,
got sniped.
3. And they're still getting attacked here from this side,
Come
but
on, we're flying,
holding
just
right
come on,
now.
We need to spawn in dudes. I don't care if it's in the middle of the open ground. We need it now.
Andromeda's still fighting on this flag right here. But now getting taken out by a trade. Yeah. And he's correct in that. They did trade. Spotting the enemy advance here. SquadBeans revenge at Evan. Pushing in against Hussaria here. Popo and Drunk. RMX as well. Pushing up, already being spotted, and the Humvee on the side here. Nordic getting more and more frustrated, but
Why is it so fucking hard to drop a fucking bar?
Hey, can you just settle down?
yeah.
You're
No, I'm
like,
not gonna
crying
settle down.
like
It's
a
taken
child.
10 minutes. Yes, and it has taken you 10 minutes to drop a fucking bar, and we're losing the game because of it. It pisses me off.
Hey, come on. I was middle of the enemies on there. I even survived out of them.
Russians still holding this flag though. They desperately need an FOB, as Nordic's saying, but it is going. It's not that bad, to be honest. I mean, they're going to lose Malakabad, but the game is far from decided.
In Echo 6, keep it 4.
Nordic is overreacting slightly, but I can agree with the sentiment. I mean, a fob right now would be super handy, especially since the entire enemy team is converging on this flag with only 5 people alive on it and around it. So this flag is pretty much lost. It's capping now. And here we have Mumblerines pushing in from the north, but they have a long ways to go. That is Mumblerines, yep. They did try and move the FOB. Now looking like they will place it in the same spot yet again. If they do, Oak might actually spot it right away, and this is a disaster. Yeah, Oak taking shots, killing shields in the Logi, not able to supply that FOB, and they now must know that there's something going on over here.
There's a fob marked on it.
But there is no fob yet. Full contacts, Assel going down as well.
If you can. And armed with the Logi.
Oak taking down Plastic, taking down their Hansi. He's a killing machine right now. Taking down Sneggy. Size of Void, possibly next, but flanking on the south side. Moving in water though, he should hear them. He does, but he's reloading.
We should be good on that.
Oak prones.
So where is
And Pool is pushing up. They should see each other. Oh, and they're looking the wrong way. They are looking west. East, sorry. But he's to the north, and now he knows Pool, only one left.
We're going on the
He's nearly taking out more than half a squad, and actually taking out Pool as well. That is amazing. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kills here for Oak on this little tiny flank, all by himself. 7 kills. Jesus, that is play of the game. This guy's a killer machine. Oak now probably telling his team about that Logi right there, as well as the BTR position. telling the Magic to watch out, and he
Take
absolutely
that
should.
if you can and drive it out the side of fob near Malak.
And U.S. side now taking over this flag. But I'm sorry, boys, but this one-man fight here is amazing. Yeah, taking out Assel as well. Again, I guess. He should be running out of ammo
I'm
soon.
gonna get to Mochzai, guys. I'll concern myself about defense.
Yeah, and here we go. U.S. side already on Modzai. FA pushing in. Already 3 guys there. No defense on it. And as soon as they cap, Modzai will crumble. And I guess Nordic was right. Unless this this group of SquadBeans boys, as well as Zulu X-Ray Delta Save Energy, pushes in here and can hold or chase out this small contingent of FA forces. It's basically half a squad. They will only hold for a very, very short time. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Is he still alive? Yes, he is. Jesus Christ. This guy.
I'll place another fog for Mochzai. This time not in a tree.
Doesn't look... Yeah, he might have taken out plastic as well. But now looking the wrong way.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, if you can place it, I'll arm it.
Shooting at Nordics and
Thanks, man.
and Assy.
Squad is moving from
Nordic going down, Assy going down. Taking shots, but little does he know, Pool is now right above him, pushing in, but taking shots from God knows what. Yeah, he has, there's some Russians covering, or there's some U.S. troops on the flag. They're covering their friend Oak, who's in a beautiful position yet again. Oak now pushing up towards Pool and Size of Void, looking right at them. Pool going down, Size of Void still up. Oak knowing something's up. Moving, shooting Size of Void. But goes down to Hassel. Oh my god, what a killing spree right there. Jesus Christ, he was a thorn holding up an entire squad for a lot of minutes. And let's see, is it capped? No, there it goes. And now Modzai should be capping. And I can't really tell from this position. No, it's not capping. Why isn't it capping? Hang on. This might be the wrong thing I'm looking at. Oh, it is capping. Yeah, it's this orb right here. It's not the rest of this wire mesh. God knows what that is. We have TOG pushing in. TOG here. Pushing in, but Curly on the roof here, going down instantly.
Fall back to Mochzai, guys.
FA now know what's happening, but it is SquadBeans as well pushing in with TOG. Multiple sides here. Going in easy now on this road here. Gonna shoot him. Yeah, Husky going down. Easy going down. Right after. TUG now already on flag. Preventing this cap most likely. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, cap has been prevented. It's basically just stopped right now.
You're taking back Mochzai. You're taking it back.
Yep. They're taking it back, but a lot of casualties here for just 4 or 5 guys. They took with them at least the same amount of people. But not really any support to be had. Let's see, they have fobs now a little bit closer here. 3 new fobs, or 2 new fobs. And they are pushing Malak. A huge, huge line here, moving up. Hussaria on the north side here, though, taking out full contact's attack here. Or at least taking the point off it. No, taking it out entirely. Nothing left. Mumblerines here. Slightly further south. Only 3 of them left. No, here we go. 6 of them left. But getting taken out. Little Jenny holding them slightly here on this rock. Dark T apparently going down. Or was it beginner? No, it's Dark T going down. Back up again now. Rusko holding the door here. Oh, and he hit Nordic, but no kill.
Patch.
Holding the door here. Andromeda holding the north side. And
What's the situation in Modzai?
Capping back.
yeah, Modzai still holding.
Almost lost it, guys. But capping back fast.
Yeah, still 4 guys, 4 Fear Academy boys on this flag here.
Should Squad 2 move
We have
to Modzai
enemy
or
heavy
stay
More
on?
possibly coming in. He's now in a really precarious situation here. Having Moot here. Not looking the right way though. Bill Santu here. Holding the door. Gonna take out TOG Gunspunk.
Fuck!
A lot of contact happening in this room. Kenny T, only one alive. Medics are down. Bill Santu going down as well. And everyone respawning here. They have probably the rally point in this field.
Enemies coming from southwest.
Rally right here. On a Russian body
How's
actually.
Malakabad looking?
It's a disaster because we don't have a fucking fob. 40 fucking minutes.
Nordic again. Giving his
Let's take defense and
constructive
what's up?
criticism there.
Didn't you place a fob?
Yeah, 30 minutes too late.
Oh yeah.
2 Humvees on the north side here. Oak back in his old position here. Really nice spot for shooting attackers coming from this side here. You really help securing that hill on the north side here by sitting here. Obviously now getting taken out. I think he's been found out basically. And here we have Diageo, Diageo, I guess, would be the name. And all of the rest pushing in now, trying to help Modzai. Little Jenny here, heading it up. Trying to help Fear Academy here on Modzai, holding up a lot of the enemy forces. Not really doing
There are
all
enemies
that
on
much
the
down
hill
here, other than holding up
northwest
possibly 2 squads.
of Modzai.
Yeah, looks like 2 squads at least. No, full contact. We have full contact, TOG, and a couple SquadBeans boys. So I guess not that many free for attack right here. It's mostly just Mumblerines free for attack, and they have Indies and Hussaria defending.
Enemy is capping.
So that's probably why. I mean, fob or no fob, if you're 1 squad attacking against 2 defending squads, you're gonna have a bad time. Andromeda going down by Moldy. Not as lucky this time. Dark T and RMX. Dark T not aware RMX is there. RMX looking the wrong way as well. They've passed each other without really knowing. 79 tickets left for the Russian side, and I doubt the US side has as few tickets. I'm sure they're at least 100 up, just because of the way this has been going with the caps. Well, not 100, but they're up, let's just say. But look at this. QFF really tangling with full contact and TOG down here, taking out a lot of people, but in the end, outgunned and or outmanned at the very
Enemy
least.
fob in Echo 7, keypad 9. Keypad 1.
Let's see, Echo 7, keypad 9 or keypad 1.
Take it down. Squad 2.
Yes, yes.
All right, so they found the FOB the QFF were using. It was over here. Yep, right here, and it's going down. So that's 20 more tickets for the German side, and God knows they need it. For the German? What am I talking about? For the Russian side. There's a BTR also firing down at the U.S. forces here. Pinto here with his LAT kit, possibly trying to tell him to go somewhere else, and he is now moving. Oh, he's moving because he's taking fire from that Humvee. Rocket misses its mark.
Army moving to Hussaria.
Copy.
And they're warning everyone of that Humvee moving to Modzai. But there's no such thing. It's all the way back here. I think that was the one shooting at that BTR. That just goes to show how much range can be used here. And speaking of fighting 2 against 1, not only are they hugely outmanned with 2 squads against 1 here, Mumblerines, but 2 Humvees as well shooting at them. That's not gonna do anyone any favors. Moonshine, lone survivor here, fearing for his life.
Yes, give up, give up.
Just give up. Give up and run away.
We will camp back
Now
on site
possibly
until
getting
next phase.
spotted by this Humvee if he's looking the right way, and he is. He is. Oh, but misses. But taking shots from literally every side right now, going down. That is extremely unfortunate there. Mumblerines getting wiped completely.
Enemy spawn
And
place
they've
on
lost
the
their
hill.
FOB as well
Marking
on the
the
north
spawn.
side here. The one Mumblerines dropped. It was roughly over here. Hussaria probably took it out, found it and took it out. I think it was over here somewhere. I'm unsure of exactly where. But Hussaria's been up there all this time. They must have been doing something. And right now they're just pushing in on flag, and flag is completely secure. And you could say the same for Modzai.
Where's that BTR going? I mean,
You would be lying.
you're fucking 1,000 meters off a fucking point.
Fear Academy. Still on flag, still being annoying, but it's only 3 versus, God knows, 3 versus 10.
Are you capping back, Modzai?
Of course not.
We are capping back, yes, we are. So, of course, yes. And settle down.
Yep, Nordic again. Coming with some constructive criticism there. But I understand the frustration here. They're actually, hang on. QFF already attacking Tosarai here. They're trying to secure that position. Full contact. Pool and Sneggy on this hill here. And taking out Taffy and Wingnut. Little Jenny all alone on flag. Pushing out towards the road. Checking her angles. And crossing the road at the right time there. I do not think their Hansi or Pool was able to see her. I think Pool was preoccupied looking further away towards Pliskin. Or Gentleman Pyro. Little Jenny. Oh, taking shots. And she goes down. Pool or Hansi there taking her out. And what happened there? That was really weird. But alright. We still have Taffy here respawning. But generally speaking, I'd say, considering it's not an active flag, I'd say it's pretty safe. US now, a lot more forces. Hussaria as well joining the attack here. QFF, I guess, over there just to pull forces away, maybe holding it quite easily, or hoping to secure and hold Tosarai. sort of to be more easily able to capture it later, because they are really planning to hit Modzai hard here. Hussaria pushing in. And they're really trying to hold this door. Still someone got through. The poison spider here. Taking hits though. If he has a grenade, he really needs to throw it over that wall. No grenades though. Going down here. Getting hits on Sporky, but going down. And this push looks like it's going to be successful. I don't know how many people they've pushed off flag, but they should be capping, and they are. And they basically cleared this from north to south here. We have Husky and Snada and some snipers here trying to combat these this Humvee here. This Crow just taking shots at whoever it likes in the open. Possibly looking for snipers and outliers. Maybe even stopping and it is entirely stopping any flank coming from this hill right here. No one's going to come down here with the Humvee over there. That's just not happening. Which does provide the attacking forces with a lot of stability. They have a lot more cover. Bliskin hiding in the bush, taking out
One enemy home.
Adrain.
On the map.
And only a couple of defenders now. 4 defenders left anywhere near flag. McFisher taking out air.
We are seeing the area around Zari. They're spawning.
They're sort of holding this little compound, which is very clever. At least then they have people on
Good job.
Nordic now on Modzai. Gonna take out Sporky. Nope, going to get taken out. That is not going to improve his mood right there. And now pushing into this compound. No, actually, never mind. That's the Russian forces. Only Sporky and Bosch left here. Sporky going down to an RPG. Very, very little left of this attack. Let's have a look. And possibly being capped. No, it's not being capped at all right now. So it's securely Russian, this flag. There is some QFF stuff happening over here. Still, it looks like they've given up Tosarai. Oh, and they lost 82 tickets. 82 ticket loss here for the Russian side.